everybody, we're here today with Zayna Sallum, and she's with Zayna Bakes. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
This is her first time being a part of All Things Detroit. And she's from the city of Detroit, right?
Yep.
And she's a mom of 2, and she's excited about her new business. So we're gonna get all the details about how she started, her struggles, and why it's so important to be a part of a community like All Things Detroit. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. This has been an amazing journey. I know that you can relate, having your own small business. So just tell me a little bit about how you got started. I know that you bake some amazing, amazing treats. So tell me a little bit about those.
Yes, so I have a bakery called Zayna Bakes, and I created the cuffin, which is a cookie and a muffin.
Oh, wow.
So It kind of came by accident. It was started in Chicago. I lived there. After school in Detroit, I moved to Chicago and worked in a corporate environment and thought, you know what, I want to do something in food. This is my passion. I just had to have my own business. And it was a mistake. I actually put cookie dough in a muffin tin because I ran out of flat pans. And the cuffin was born, and we called it a cuffin from there. A cookie and a muffin tin.
Isn't it amazing how some things in business, like when you come about, it just kind of happens by accident. And I tell people all the time that when I realized what I wanted to do, it was kind of by an accident. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to do something, and it just kind of happened.
Exactly.
So that's really cool that happened for you. That's really great. So you're a mom.
Yes.
And you have 2 children.
2
you're
kids.
married, that's so great. Have a beautiful family. So how is the support system? Do you feel like you get enough support from your family and friends with starting a business? Because we know that it can be very hard and stressful.
Definitely. And I did not know what I was signing up for. When you just have the passion, you want to do it, and that support system is so important.
Very
and
important.
so I do. My husband is part of the business. He helps me with everything. In the beginning, he was packaging. He was my delivery boy, my accounting. Yes. So I wouldn't be anything without having his help. So amazing. It was really great. And, really I'm doing everything on my own, and with the support of him and family, it's working.
And that's awesome. So tell me a little bit about some of the struggles that you do have, because I know that it can be wanting your business to go to a certain level, and then also with being a mom and being a wife, it can be hard where you have to compromise or balance. So just tell me a little bit about some of the struggles that you have in trying to balance all of that.
Sure. So lots of struggles. You're constantly, or I'm sacrificing time. That's the most important thing that we have in just living. And so that is worth the risk. That's something that I take every day. I'm taking time away from my family, taking time away from, just being home with the kids, all that stuff. So that's a struggle for me that I deal with, but it's worth it because I see the validation. I see that people love them. I'm passionate about being in the kitchen and baking and doing that.
I know that you signed up for All Things Detroit,
and
this is your very first vendor show.
Yes.
Thank you for doing that. That's so exciting.
I'm
you're
excited.
Excited to be a part of this, and I say All Things Detroit is not just a vendor show. It's a community of small businesses that we love to support one another. We all want to be successful, and we all want our business to expand. So doing something like this and this type of platform is so important. I know for you and for me and other the small businesses. So tell me what you would kind of expect to gain from being a part of this community.
So I moved recently from Chicago. It's been a couple years, and so I'm still trying to figure out, my place and exactly how I want to expose my brand and all that. To be a part of it at the Eastern Market, which I've been growing up going to, is such an honor. Yeah. And so it's my first show, so in Michigan.
Yes.
So I'm thrilled. I can't wait to connect with the customers, and a lot of people don't know what the cuffin is. So this is just a great way for me to get it out there and get business, and that's what it's about.
Well, we are going to see what the cuffin is today, of course, because you brought some treats here for us. Oh my God, we have a visitor.
How
cute.
I have cuffins for you too. You can have some.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be great? I'm sure you would love some cuffins. Yeah. So we're going to try some of your treats today.
Great.
On All Things Detroit Conversations.
Let's do it.
All right. Tell me a little bit about these.
Yes, so these are some of my signature flavors. We have a banana-nilla, which is one of my favorites. It's a vanilla wafer cookie dough base with homemade banana pudding, some banana, homemade whipped cream. Then I have a white chocolate macadamia nut, a Samoa, which is a play on the Girl Scout cookies.
Yes, everybody loves good Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, it's my favorite one. And then I have chocolate chip and a s'more. And so each of them have the filling. They're very, the consistency is, crunchy on the outside, very gooey in the middle. So it's everything that we would want, I would hope, and we're eating a sweet treat. So that's the cuffin.
Everybody loves a good dessert. So I'm going to take a little bite of the banana pudding because this is my favorite.
Yep. That's one of my favorites. I love them all.
That is really good.
Thank you.
That is really good.
Thank
you. Got to make sure that I'm okay.
Yeah.
That's really good. Thank you so much for being here. These are so awesome. And I know some of the crew here will definitely love to share and taste these. I'm going to have mine with a little bit of coffee later.
Yes.
So tell me what's next for you. What do you have? I know you're doing All Things Detroit, March 25th, but tell me what's next for you. Where can we find you? What are your plans in the future?
So what is next is I'm hoping to offer these nationally. I know, with social media, a lot of people have been asking me where I can buy these. So whether it's in a retail location or shipping, I would love to ship these too. But right now they are available at Plum Market, Market Square, and Holiday Market.
That's awesome.
And soon to be Westbourne. So
good. I think that's so great. Well, thank you so much for being here. And I want you to tell everybody where we can find you, online, going to your website. So just give us your information, your contact information.
Sure. So you guys can go to www.zaynabakes.com, check out all the flavors. And then also you can go to Cuffin, which is trademarked.
I love that. To go to cuffin.com, you're just going to take over the world with the cuffin.
I thought, why not? It doesn't hurt.
No, not at all. Always be stay ready.
Exactly. And you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and my email is info@ZaynaBakes. So shoot me an email, please.
Well, thank you so much for being here. I definitely appreciate it. I hope that this platform helps you and it helps other businesses, and it also helps anybody else who wants to start a business, who wants to follow their dream and just have a passion for doing what they love. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for doing what you're doing with small businesses in Detroit.
Thank you.
That's
thank
wonderful.
you so much. All right. Thank you, Stacey, for being here.